Adam Payne here, and if you would like to learn how to create and share high quality lead magnets all by harnessing the power of AI, then in this video I'm going to walk you through a brand new software called Lead Creator. And it does more than just create and share lead magnets. It's got a ton of really cool features inside. So if you've always wanted to build a list or you want to increase your list building, then this software could be very interesting. So let's go and hop inside and I'm going to give you a complete walkthrough of Lead Creator. Before we log in, I'll just show you the sales page. As you can see, it's a new software. It goes live on November the 11th. It may already be live by the time that you watch this video. And in essence, it's a tool that leverages AI to make list building easier. The old way would be to create a lead magnet, then to upload it to something like Amazon S3. Then you've got to create a landing page and a thank you page, integrate everything. And if you suddenly need to update your lead magnet because the information on it becomes outdated, you've got to repeat the whole process. And it's doable, and it's what we've all been doing for years, but it is a little bit time consuming. And this allows you to deploy high converting lead magnets in just minutes. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. I do want to quickly mention the people that are behind the product, because whenever you invest in a new tool, the tool is important, of course, but just as important is who is it by? Are they going to support it? Are they going to be there to help you in the long run? This is by two people, Philip Borrowman and Craig Campbell. Now, I'm not that familiar with Craig, but I've known Philip online for several years. He used to be a member of my Video Marketing Insider site. He's gone on to become incredibly successful online. We met in person in London back in 2019. He flew down from Edinburgh to meet me in London when I was back over in the UK on vacation. He was telling me all his wonderful plans. He's since gone on to do them. And he's someone that you can really trust in this industry. He's got a really good reputation. He puts his money where his mouth is, and he's really supportive of everybody that buys his stuff. So you're in good hands with these people. So let's go and log in and I'll walk you through how to use it. So when you log into your Lead Creator account, you will see a screen like this. And at first glance, it can be confusing, especially if you've logged in and used it previously, because the first thing you see is to create your first lead magnet, click the green button in the middle. Well, I've already created multiple lead magnets, but I still see this. So that's one thing that maybe could be a bit confusing, but it is what it is. Down here, you can click on this little avatar picture and you can manage your account. This is where you can get in contact with support. Click the blue one, the pop-up comes up. You can email them or you can search their knowledge base. Up here is where you will see all of the important information. So this is their roadmap of all of the features that they've got coming. Now, I've had this for a month. It's still in beta at the moment, and they've been improving it every single day. It's quite impressive, the different features and functionalities that have been introduced. If you want to access their training portal, you can click on this. Now it opens up to this page, and a little bit annoyingly, you have to kind of enroll for each training course and then log in. I'd rather just see the videos in here, but it is what it is. And you can see that they've got different trainings on how to use their affiliate program. They've got case studies, workshops, and how-to videos as well. But it's a really easy tool to use. The first time you come in here, I would advocate clicking on settings first, and you've got a few options. After you create your lead magnet and opt in, which I'll show you in a second, you'll have a link to share with people. And for branding, you'll probably want to have your domain, not the Lead Creator domain. It's not imperative, but it's a good idea. So I've already added a couple of domains here. It's very easy to add a domain. You click on this, you paste your domain in here, you click on save, and then you can see that the domain is verified. What you'll need to do is log into your domain name registrar, which for me is Namecheap, and you'll just need to basically add a record. They've got tutorials here that you can visit if you're not sure, and it's just copying and pasting these three things in and then just waiting 30 minutes or an hour or so for it all to propagate, and then you'll be able to use it. I'm going to get rid of that one now because we're not going to do this just now. So that one's gone. You'll also, if we click back here, want to integrate your autoresponder. So you can see it integrates with the majority of well-known autoresponders. We've got GetResponse, Aweber, and a bunch of these things down here. And if you go to their roadmap, they've got others that they will be adding. But these are the ones that they currently integrate with. I use Aweber right now, so if I was to click on this, I've already connected it, so there's no need to reconnect it. But if I wanted to connect my active campaign, Slightly different process for each one, but it's pretty much copying, paste and clicking on a couple of buttons and job's done. Super, super simple. And if you want to update your billing, you can do that in here. So let's get rid of that. So let's go and create a lead magnet. So you want to click on this button and you want to give your lead magnet a name. So I'm going to call mine best things to see in Aichi P, which is where I live in Japan. As for a category, you can create these if you want. I've already got a few created. So I'm just going to call this Japan. Click on Japan and it's there. And then let's click outside. Now this is the really fun stuff. What kind of lead magnet do you want to create? We've got blank, we've got raw ChatGPT, and it integrates with ChatGPT. So that's the AI that it's using. You can create listicles, as you can see. You can turn a blog post to an ebook. You can summarize a blog post. You can transcribe a YouTube video to an ebook or just summarize a video. It even gives you the ability to create a micro course, an ebook, or a set of FAQs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do blog post to ebook. I'm going to click on this one. Now I need to go and grab my blog post URL, and you can see here they've got tutorials if you need to, go through things. So let me pause the video and I'll go and grab my URL and be back in 2 secs. Okay, so I'm going to paste my URL in here. This is from my Japan travel site. I will hit create. Lead magnet created successfully. Your content is getting the final polish, which basically just means please wait a few seconds before we create your lead magnet. And you can see down here all of these cool features they've got coming soon. So we can just, turn that little pop-up off and we'll just wait for this to create. And once it's created, we've got the option to edit it. We can add things to it, such as videos or images. And then we're going to connect our autoresponder and email capture so that we can get a link to share with people and then get people to opt in. Okay, so we've got our lead magnet here. Now, obviously, we could use this as is, or we could edit this. So we've got our title here. We've got some stuff down here. We've got different chapters. It's turned it into an ebook, which is pretty cool. It's broken it up into nice paragraphs. It's added some links that we may or may not want to use. And there's a little bit of space here. So let's go and look at how we can edit this. So the first thing we want to do is I want to highlight my title and I'm just going to center it. That was nice and simple. These things here that are underlined, this is my Grammarly extension. So if I wanted to change this into British English, I could easily do that. And again, we could easily just break this up into smaller sections if we wanted to. And if we made a mistake, we've got the back button there. So it's very simple to use. It's not designed to be something like Canva so that you can make the most beautiful lead magnet ever. It's designed to be quick and easy and to get it up and running ASAP. Obviously, it uses certain words that you could say are obviously AI. Well, it is AI, but if you wanted to, change things, you could just, rewrite things. You could add something in. But the great thing I like about this is it enables you to rewrite paragraphs. So let's just highlight this paragraph here and let's click on Ask AI and we can get it to improve the writing, fix the grammar, make it shorter or longer, or to continue writing. So let's click on Improve Writing. We'll click on this. It rewrites it. And then what we can do is click on Replace Section. And now we've got a new paragraph. So it's super easy to rewrite certain sections. Let's click on that, Ask AI. And in this case, let's make it a bit longer. So we'll make it longer. And now we've got a lot more detail that we can potentially add. So again, you can just play around with this and make it as good as you want. Now, as it stands, I don't want to have the links that were suggested. So what I'll do is I'll just delete that, for example. Maybe I would like to link to my website. So what I can do is I can highlight Nagoya Castle and then I can come back here. I'll do a little search for Nagoya Castle on my travel site because I do know I've got content on there. We've got this article here. So I'm going to copy this article. I'm then going to come back over here and I'm going to add a link, paste it in and hit the checkbox. And now we've got a hyperlink. And if I want to, I can highlight this and I can change the color. So let's make it into a slightly different color so it stands out. Maybe I want to add an image. So I'm going to make a little space and you can see here it says press / for command. So we'll do that on the computer. We'll click on image and then I'm going to grab my image of Nagoya Castle. And now we've got a nice image in there as well. If you want to, you can also add a YouTube video. So let's go and do that. We'll just make a little space again. We'll hit /. In this case, we'll choose YouTube video. You can add a Vimeo video as well, and you can add more text and headings and bullet lists, but we'll click on YouTube video. I'll paste my URL. I'll hit insert video, and this is a video that I recorded a while back when I walked around the Goya Castle. Once you're happy with how it looks, we need to actually get people to be able to opt in to access this content. So we're going to click on email capture. And if we click on templates, we've got standard, which kind of looks like this. We've got ebook style, where you can upload an image of your ebook. We've got the dimensions here. We've got a blurred button here. We've got a video pop-up if you've got a video that you'd like to incorporate onto your capture form. And then we've got this, where you can just give it away and don't actually build a list at all. You can just use this to provide value. So I'm going to click on standard for now. Then we'll click on form fields, and this is where you can edit this. Now, it is a little bit basic right now. There's not a whole lot we can do, but we can change the title. So I might put, for example, Uncover Aichi Prefecture's Secrets. We've got name and email, and then the button label is Show Me Now. If you want to have double opt-in to prevent the quality of lead going down, you can turn this on. I'll leave it off for now. Then if I come here to styles, I'm going to change the color. I'll click on this. Let's make it a nice orangey color. We've got that. We can change the text color if we want, but I'm not going to do that now. Hopefully in the future, we could make this bigger and change fonts, but for now it's fine. Then the trigger, which is really important. When do you want this pop-up to show? So right now, if I was to share the link to that particular ebook, I could set it so that after a certain number of seconds, let's say 3 seconds, it suddenly blurs and this pops up over it. So if people want to continue reading, they've got to opt in. Or I can do it on a mouse scroll, or I can show the top half of the page, but the rest of it's blurred. It's really up to you. We'll leave it like this for now. So we'll do 3 seconds. And then what we'll want to do is click on Save Changes. If you forget to save and you go to the next step, it won't save automatically. So we're going to save these changes, click on Integrations. I've got Aweber already integrated, so I'm going to choose Aweber. Then I'm going to open this up and choose my list. So my list is going to be, if I search for my Japan list, which is my travel newsletter, I'm then going to hit Save Changes so that anybody that opts in will automatically go onto this list and be part of my Japan travels newsletter. We've then got social slider, which we can incorporate if we want to, which helps drive more conversions. So what I can do is turn this on. And if I leave this as is, there'll be a little pop-up on the bottom left, which will say so-and-so's name, somebody that has previously opted in, has just got access to this lead magnet. I don't want to use the word lead magnet, has just got access to the Aichi Prefecture ebook, something like that. And then we'll hit save. And right now, it's fairly basic as to how it looks. It did mention that in the near future, they're going to add a map and just make this look a lot nicer so you can get some kind of geo information. But let's say that somebody called James opts in to grab my Japan-based ebook. When another person comes to that opt-in page, they're going to see this little pop-up and it will say, James has just got access to the Aichi Prefecture ebook. And these little things may seem small and minor, but they do help drive conversions. We have an expiring URL option if you want to have it. I'm not going to have it on this particular one, but what I can do is I can turn this on and just make it a time-sensitive lead magnet. So for example, I could put a bit of a message and I can say, the ability to get this Japan ebook for free will disappear when the timer runs out, and then I can add a date and a time. And if I want to, I can redirect them to a URL, which may be the ability to purchase the book as opposed to having it for free. I'm not going to use this particular option here, but this is kind of what it will look like. Then we have a scarcity maker as well. If you only want to have a certain number of people access your lead magnet, you can turn this on. And you can also turn this on as well, and you can put a number in here. Maybe you want 100 people only to get it. And once it hits that number, you'll have them redirect to another link. It might just say, sorry, it's not available anymore. Or it could be absolutely any link that you want. Make sure that you save this if you do add it. I'm not going to do it here. And as for settings, this is where we can choose our domain. So I want to choose my Japan domain, and then I'm going to change the slug to Aichi ebook, updates, updates. And if you want to turn the lead creator branding off on your lead magnet, you can, or you can turn it, let's get rid of that, turn it back on, and also add your referral link. So if anybody clicks on it and they end up buying lead creator, then you will get paid. If you want to add a social sharing image, you can do so here. It gives you the ideal dimensions and it gives you the maximum size. So if your image is too big, you will have to compress it. And that is pretty much the basic way to use this tool. So now I've got all of this done. If I go back and I'm going to go to this particular lead magnet, now I'm going to hit publish. Okay, and we'll close that off. And then I will hit view. And this is what it looks like. We've got the slug up here. You can see, obviously I should have spelled ebook correctly, but you can see after a few seconds, this pops up. And if somebody wants to see it, they've got to enter their name, email address, check this privacy policy. You can see we've got my affiliate link there as well. And then this will get removed. And automatically, that person will be put onto your email list, the one that you had integrated with the form. Now, the one thing that's really cool that I've not mentioned yet, let's go back here. Let's say that, you know, a few weeks later, something changes and you need to update this. Rather than having to do it the old way, you can just come into this lead magnet and you can update it. So I could put a journey through, let's say, Japan's center. Now I'm going to update the published version, and now it's automatically going to update. So anybody that sees it is going to see the new version, and anybody that's already accessed this is also going to see the updated version as well. So it's great. Anybody that's already on your list that wants to go back and consume the lead magnet is not going to see an old version. They're going to see the most up-to-date version, because it all happens on this URL string here. So it's a super powerful thing that they've added to this. You just want to make sure that you click update published version each time. So you want to add images or videos or affiliate links and all of that stuff. Everybody that's got that is going to see it. And everybody that's already opted in isn't suddenly going to have to opt in again to see it. They're going to see it without that pop-up appear. So let's just go back here. Let's click on the back thing and we can see here the stats. And this is another great feature of Lead Creator, is inside of your portal, you will see all of the lead magnets you've created, and you can see the conversion rates, the leads. So you can see that this one, for example, which I attached to my YouTube channel, I've had 215 people click on it. I've had 56 people opt in. So I've got a conversion rate of 26.05%. Now, if I hadn't created this, I would have just had a YouTube video and not had a lead magnet underneath. But I can create these super quickly, put them underneath all of my videos, and I can just start to build a list, whereas otherwise I wouldn't have had that, luxury. So we can see here 56 leads from this one, 57 leads from this one, 99 leads from this one, 83 from this one, 113 from this one, and a few others that have got some smaller amounts of leads as well. So it's a great way for you to get lead magnets created super quickly. You can put them within blog posts, you can attach them to social media posts, you can put them under YouTube videos. And if we come here and click on the little dots next to each lead magnet, other features we can do is we can reset the stats, because maybe you just want to test a few things at first. So let's reset the stats. Yes, I'm sure. So that's going to go back to 0. We can also click on this. I could share this template with somebody else. I could rename it, archive it, unpublish it, do a whole bunch of simple things. So that is how Lead Creator works at a basic level. We can also have team members added. We've got agency settings if you have Lead Creator at a certain plan. This is the affiliate section. You can become an affiliate and promote Lead Creator if you are a member, and it's all built in as well, so it's super cool. So let's just click on create and create another lead magnet very quickly. So I'm just going to call this demo 1 for now. I'll just choose a random category, it doesn't matter. And you can see we've got other different types of things here. So let's click on Raw ChatGPT, and I'm going to say 5 ways to grow raspberries for beginners. I love raspberries, and we can't eat raspberries. Well, we can get raspberries in Japan, but they're quite uncommon and super ridiculously expensive. So we're going to hit on create. And again, if I had a gardening website, a gardening blog, gardening YouTube channel, and I wanted to make a video about raspberries, I can quickly create one of these, put it below my video, and start to build a list of people that I can get onto my gardening newsletter, rather than just have a video and that's that. So again, we're just going to wait for this to be created. And there we go, 5 essential tips for growing raspberries, a beginner's guide. Now, I don't know much about growing raspberries. Obviously, you'd have to make sure that this was factually accurate, but a similar kind of deal. We could just make this look nice. We can go through, we can add links to our own products. We can add links to Amazon affiliate links or whatever we want to do. Add a few images, maybe a YouTube video. This is something that I don't like. I know that they're aware of this. You don't want to have the word call to action in there. So what I'd probably do is I'd probably just get rid of the whole thing and maybe write something else at the end. And I might just change this to final words so it just sounds a little bit better. But that is how you can do it. I'm not going to go through all these features again, but you can see how quick it is to get this kind of stuff up and running. And again, if I just wanted to give this for free to people as some extra value, I could do that, and I could send it out to my list. I could put it below a YouTube video and say, look, no opt-in, just grab this guide for free to build up some goodwill. Tons of ways that we can use this. So there are more things that I want to share in this video. The first is, how much does this all cost? So during the launch phase, you'll be able to access this for between $27 to $67 as a one-time payment. And you can see this is what you will get for that. There will be an option to upgrade to what they've called the Ultra plan, which gets you these extra yellow options here. So you've got the split testing, the countdown timers, the social proof, advanced analytics. You can share templates and get access to a few extra things here. And this will either be a monthly or a yearly purchase. Now, the plan that I shared earlier, I have unlimited access, so I've got access to all of this kind of stuff. And if you are going to use it as you should, then it definitely would recommend that you get that, because you don't want to get something and then be limited with the features that it provides. But you can see here, those are the two options. Now, during the launch, Philip will be launching it with somebody called Mark Thompson, who has got other products that he is going to add to the funnel. And you can see here, these are the other options here. So this main offer and OTO1 is the lead creator stuff that I've shared. And then there are these other products here. These are all kind of AI related things. Tor is an AI image generator. And I'm going to be providing more information about these things below this video. I don't want to get into all of the upgrades right now. But as you go through the funnel, you can pick and choose what you want, if indeed you do want any of them. And there is going to be an option to get the whole entire funnel as a bundle at a massive discount. I think it's $300 off. All of the links I'm going to share below. But one thing I do want to add about Lead Creator is this is a great tool, but any tool is only as good as the person that's using it. So if you're going to create all these lead magnets, but you don't have the ability to drive traffic, or you don't have the ability to convert that traffic, then all you're going to have is either a bunch of lead magnets that no one opts into because you can't drive traffic, or a bunch of people on your list that you've got with Lead Creator, which is great, but they don't turn into a positive ROI because you don't know how to convert them. So for anybody that grabs Lead Creator through my link, I have a unique bonus. And this is inside of the membership area for anybody that grabs it via my link. You can't buy this. It's not for sale anywhere. I've not attached it to any other products. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is I am going to create a custom avatar for you. That way you will know who your ideal target customer is. And I will also share the perfect lead magnets for that particular customer avatar so that you can go and create something that people actually want. I will also share a variety of different ways to drive traffic so that you've not just got your lead magnet that's great, but you can actually get traffic. So I'm going to share Facebook ads, video packaging, video trends, Pinterest, and contextual links. And then I'm going to provide some conversions training for people that actually get people to opt in, but need to actually convert them. So I'm going to give you a welcome series, which you can use for any autoresponder. I'll show you how you can edit it, works for any niche. I'm going to show you how you can segment people with Lead Creator. And I'm also going to walk you through how to use storytelling so that you can create emails that are fun, that stand out, and have a chance of converting. And I'm going to be adding to this over time. I'm going to be providing a series of templates that you can import into your lead creator account. So nobody else is providing this particular bonus. There are going to be some generic bonuses that everyone's offering, but in order to get this particular bonus, you have to grab Lead Creator via my link. So below this video, if you're still watching, there will be all the necessary information, and I'll actually put this on a Lead Creator link so you can check it out if you're interested. If you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know. But Lead Creator is a fantastic tool. It's something that I really recommend that you get. I've been using it, as I showed, to just generate hundreds of leads that I wouldn't have otherwise got. So thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you got value from this video, and I'll see you in another one soon. Take care.